Abby Tedros here at the WBTV News Now desk. We may have just entered spring, but a lot of you are looking ahead to the summer, planning those summer vacations, and there's a new report out predicting those travel trends for 2022. So let's take a look at some of those statistics here. 76% of families will travel more this year. This is according to American Express's new global travel report. 70% plan to travel internationally with kids for the first time since the pandemic, and that's a big jump from the last 2 years. CBS News reporting just 10% traveled internationally, 19% did not travel at all. Joining me now to talk about those trends both locally and nationally, we have Ashley Theis, a travel advisor and owner of that travel booking company, Constant Wayfarer out of Matthews. Ashley, it's great to have you here. Let's start off with the obvious top of mind for so many people, those gas prices a lot more expensive. So how are gas prices impacting how families are planning their summer travel?
I think it's making people take a little bit of a pause, but like you said, with your statistics, travel is back. The travel revenge is real from COVID, and people are really, really excited to get back out there. So I think it may cause some people to stay a little bit more than home, a little bit closer to home, and do, a little bit more pre-planning. Booking early is definitely a big help for that, but I don't think it's going to slow down travel this year for sure.
Another big story that we're staying on top of, the conflict in Ukraine may impact families who are interested in booking a trip to Europe this summer. So what have you noticed as you're booking trips for people here in the Carolinas?
Sure. Well, I think it's still a little too early to tell. I think we're still monitoring that situation. And my job as a travel advisor is to make sure that my clients have all the information they need to make the best decision for themselves and their family and how comfortable they are. I would say there's definitely not been a dip in interest to Europe. I have not had any clients cancel. Have had more inquiries than ever the last couple of weeks. So we're really just monitoring the situation. I think it is going to affect some of the airline pricing as far as your foreign, Europe city pricing for airlines, but everything else seems to be going strong. And it's, Italy and Greece are always my big go-tos for clients. They're really popular and people are just ready to get out there.
If you want to take your kids on a trip this year, how are you able to do so and save money?
I think the first tip I would give is to plan early. The early bird does get the worm, and availability is tight, which is also affecting pricing. So pricing is going up because the demand has gone up on top of gas prices, etc. So planning as early as possible, especially to those really popular destinations, is key.
Speaking of those popular destinations, I know that you have clients already starting to book for the summer travel season. Are you noticing any trends in terms of hot spots, places that people from the Carolinas are gravitating towards?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, like you said earlier, travel is back and people are really ready. And a lot of people haven't yet traveled during the pandemic and are finally excited to get back out there. Europe is still popular. I have, Italy and Greece are always popular. As far as this side, I don't think I've ever seen so many Caribbean bookings for like year-round dates than I have now. Mexico, Turks and Caicos, of course, the national parks here domestically. And then you have places that are closer to us that are, we have the best beaches in the Carolinas. So beach vacations, Charleston, Savannah, up in the mountains. I mean, all of those have always been popular places for clients to go.
And what's your best advice for families, people who are looking to get out there this summer? COVID is still prevalent. Obviously, case counts are down, so that's some good news, encouraging news. Vaccines are available, but COVID is still top of mind for many. So what's your best advice?
Yeah. Get travel insurance. Still get travel insurance. Use a travel advisor. We're here to help you navigate the ins and outs of what testing requirements, vaccine requirements, double and triple check your government websites of the destination you're going to don't rely on a blog to tell you what the latest requirements are. Go directly to the source so that you're as prepared as possible before you leave.
All right, Ashley Theis with the Constant Wayfarer. Great to have you here at the News Now desk. Thanks for joining me.